You know, you know what's funny is I watched this pretty soon after I watched Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I don't know what it is about 2024 that did some algorithm tell studio executives that the word empire and ice effects were just going to be big this year. I don't know. Godzilla X Kong, the new empire. This is probably going to be a pretty short review because I'm not sure there's very much to say about this. Here's what I will say. I think this is probably the correct direction for the Monsterverse and American produced Godzilla movies to go, which is that this is very stupid. And it knows it is, and it rolls with it. Like, this thing clearly understands that after the previous Godzilla versus Kong movie, like, there's no way to continue the story and pretend like it's happening in our world. So you might as well just accelerate it to absurdity. You have a vet who somehow specializes in Titan veterinary medicine and serves as a dentist to King Kong. Sure, why not? You have all these like high-end flying technology. Yeah, sure, let's just go with that. It is absolutely ridiculous. Let's drag the podcasting conspiracy nut along. Yeah, why not? I'm sure he'll prove helpful. Oh, you know how previously we had Hollow Earth? What if there was an even hollower Earth and another Earth inside the Hollow Earth inside of Earth? That's so stupid. But this movie doesn't care. So I don't feel like it's worth me getting upset about it either. Like, this thing has no pretensions. It knows it is very, very stupid. And again, I think that's the right direction for the American ones to take because the initial Godzilla movie that kicked this whole thing off was very serious, or tried to be. However, I think between Shin Godzilla and Godzilla Minus One, Japan has proven like we should just let them make the serious Godzilla and kaiju movies. They're way better at it than we are. Let us take over the absolutely brain dead spectacle ones. You do the deep themes and the carefully crafted stories, and we'll make nonsense. Because this is just nonsense. It's fun nonsense, which is really kind of all it needed to be. Like I've said before, there is a place for stupid fun. That is a valid form of entertainment. As much as I love themes and well-crafted writing, and I even think a lot of silly ideas can still be handled with a certain artistry and craft to them, there's also no shame in just being ridiculous with it and just having a script with a series of events that feels like it was written by a 12-year-old hopped up on pixie sticks. There's validity in that, as long as you don't act like you're actually deep. And this doesn't. This knows better than to try. So, I'm not sure how much else there is for me to say about this. The actors know they're not the point, so they're just trying to have as much fun as they can through most of this, and I think that's probably the right approach. By and large, I did like Trapper a lot, the aforementioned Titan vet. Godzilla's very shoehorned into this. I mean, they obviously had to use him so they can continue to keep using him and make use of those rights. But like this, he has no part in this. This is not his story at all. Like not even slightly. He is so shoehorned into this. We get a couple of reminders across the front end of the movie, like, yeah, don't forget Godzilla's out there. Here's a whole ton of King Kong stuff. Oh, hey, remember Godzilla is that King Kong? So, yeah, he feels tacked on in that kind of obligatory, well, that's the branding sort of way. But this is Kong's story as he, finds the hollow earth. And he encounters a whole bunch of his own kind, which were thought to be completely gone. But they are ruled over by the Scar King, who's just a nasty... I guess he's a bit more chimp than gorilla, is kind of the implication I get. Nasty looking, a lot of personality in them. Actually, like, Let me give credit where credit's due. The nonverbal storytelling accomplished with Kong and the other giant apes, actually pretty well done. It's not quite the revived Planet of the Apes franchise levels of, oh dang, you put a lot into these, but it is able to clearly communicate intent and emotion and where these various non-speaking, non-human characters are and what they're about pretty cleanly. Like a little cartoonishly, yeah, a bit. I mean, the villain is very much a cartoonish villain, but it gets the job done. And I do think that is something worth, if I'm gonna single anything out for praise other than just the raw spectacle of the thing, because yeah, it's one of those movies, then I'm gonna single out how well they were able to do dialogue-free, non-human interactions and characterization. I think that's solid work there. Pretty good. Other than that, I mean, it's a 2-hour roller coaster. It's all it tries to be. It's all it is, and that's fine. That's all I've got. If I were to keep talking, I'd just be trying to stretch this out long enough to have a mid-roll ad, but like, I'm not going to put you through that. I don't have enough thoughts on this. It's stupid and fun. Have you seen it? What were your thoughts on it? Whatever they are, drop something down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Patreon pays the bills, enables me to do this as my living. Even if you can't help me out that way, like, share, subscribe. Those all help me out as well. Don't worry too much about it, though. We take a relaxed attitude around here, so you can just come on back next time you need a break. And now to thank my highest supporting patrons: Robin Moore, Zubin Lutfula, Goddess Elida, Welsh Wrestling Geeks, Oliver B., Melissa Pedersen, Tarak, The Thing That Goes Doink in the Anime, Gene Foray, Movie Turtle, Ulrich Bogdan, Loki Eris, Melinda Walters, Auntie Kate 808, Becky Sparks, Trixie Scrabbit, Angry Casperel, Dave Hall, White Bearish, Rosalind Bennett, Pal Barabajagal, Mira G, and Sir Didymus is my favorite. Oh look, you actually get a face this time and not just butts.